And we got pregnant in February 2012 with Grace. And normal pregnancy, I've never really had any morning sickness or anything like that. Our first indication that there was something wrong with Grace was at 12 weeks. We did our 12-week anatomy scan at our doctor's office. When we walked in with Grace and we started the sonogram, I immediately noticed like a halo around her. And I noticed that the sonogram tech was not very talkative.
That's when we kind of started getting, more technical understandings of this may be like a, chromosome issue.
And it came back that the likelihood was that she had trisomy 18. And so we moved forward from that point about 20 weeks that Grace would have trisomy 18. And the outcome of that is about a 1% chance that they will live to the first year. Most of them are stillborn if they make it past the first 24 weeks.
With the T18 baby, you will have limited time. Nobody knows for sure exactly how much time you will have. How do you want to spend that time? And that is a very difficult thing to answer. You want to be able to do everything you can for your daughter. And I think we just collectively made the decision, which was a hard one, and it's hard for people to understand sometimes, but that we were going to just hold our baby.
And love her.
And love her as long as she was with us.
That's what we did.
That's what we did.
61 and a half hours we had Grace. She had 2 birthdays, so we had a 24-hour birthday and a 48-hour birthday. And she got to see all 4 of her grandparents. Her brother got to hold her.
There's a reflective garden at the hospital, and they let us kind of have a little jailbreak session. And it was total chaos. I remember sitting here going, okay, I've got my wife's holding my daughter, and my son's running around.
Madman.
And it was chaos, and it was wonderful, and it was a little slice of heaven.
But I didn't prepare to not take her home from the hospital. I don't know why, I just never thought about it. To be pushed away in a wheelchair while someone else is holding your baby is just the most,
not right.
Yeah, the most devastating thing that I think could ever happen to me.
It is a very difficult thing to prepare to say hello and goodbye.
So as we were looking at a way to honor Grace, we decided that March of Dimes, has an extremely wide reach and really does so much to help families bring home healthy babies. And that's really our desire.
I sometimes look at it from the, donating financially is I'd be buying Barbies or shoes or a prom dress or whatever at some point in time. I might as well have that kind of pay forward to, the next family. And if my donation goes to a family that can, or to research that can help a family bring a baby home, it's worth every penny.
The mission, is not necessarily even completely focused on sick kiddos or, babies in the NICU. We have 2 beautiful boys that are very healthy and very happy. And, I started taking folic acid before we started trying to have Wayne. And that's research that the March of Dimes has done. Now
knowing more of what the foundation does and what it brings to research, to preventative, I just want to kind of scream it from the mountaintops. As we celebrated Grace, almost immediately after that, we decided March of Dimes is it. That's what it's going to be, and we'll do March for Babies, and we did March for Babies in 2013. Our team is Give with Grace, and we had a team of about 20, I guess. The first year? About 20. And then,
last year our goal was to increase more. I think just every year it's just going to be increase a little bit more, and it's an exciting thing, and I call it my Grace time. It's time that I know I don't get to spend time with Grace, physically as my daughter, but when I'm doing March of Dimes work, I'm with Grace.